he just suggested a northeast facility. Yet somehow, Diddy's team managed to land him in one of the most low-security, high-visibility prisons in the region. That doesn't just happen by accident. So what's the real reason? According to federal insiders, it comes down to one thing: control. At MDC Brooklyn, Diddy was surrounded by inmates doing long, hard time, people with nothing to lose and a lot to prove. Tension was building, especially after those stories about a supposed knife incident. Even though insiders called that PR spin, the reality is, Diddy's team couldn't risk another headline that painted him as vulnerable or out of control. Pt.2, on the other hand, is the perfect illusion: a cleaner environment with less risk of violence, and just enough structure for his lawyers to argue he's rehabilitating. But the irony? By chasing safety, Diddy might have just put himself in an even more dangerous spotlight. See, Pt.2 is also known for its information leaks. It's where stories get out fast. Inmates talk, guards talk, and before long, whatever happens behind those walls ends up online. So maybe this move wasn't about peace. Maybe it was about optics. Maybe his team figured if they can't clean up his name on the outside, they can at least control the narrative on the inside. But when you start using prison as a PR stage, it's only a matter of time before the curtain falls, and that's where things start to turn dark. Because according to a few sources close to the case, Pt.2 might not be the end of Diddy's story. It might be the setup for his biggest fall yet. Now here's where it really gets interesting. Because Diddy's transfer to Pt.2 wasn't just about safety or optics, it's starting to look like a straight-up power move. Behind the scenes, his legal team's been playing chess while the rest of the world's been watching checkers. They knew that getting him into a lower security facility wasn't just about comfort, it was about access. Access to phone calls, visitors, influence, and control. See, at MDC Brooklyn, communication was a nightmare. Every move, every word, every letter was being watched. But Pt.2? That's a different story.